Think employee point systems are the best way to do recognition? Think again. In this video, we're going to give you 6 reasons why points programs don't work and what you can do instead. Hi, I'm Joe, one of the co-founders of Guusto, and on this channel, we help people leaders like you build amazing cultures by recognizing and engaging your employees. Starting a recognition program is a chance for your company to show your employees how much you value them, to motivate them to perform better, and align and improve your culture. So you don't want to mess it up by choosing a system that doesn't really help you accomplish any of these things. And in our experience, that's ultimately what happens if you choose a points program. Because most recognition providers use point systems, you might just assume that it's the best way to do recognition, or even that it's the only way to do recognition. What we found though, is that point systems create a ton of problems. They're confusing, employees don't love them, and they don't have the impact that you want. Rewards with real, tangible value, or even non-monetary recognition programs where employees recognize each other without a reward attached actually delivers better results. A lot of HR folks have started to see the flaws in point systems. When we started Guusto, it was actually a consumer app to send a drink to a friend. We only pivoted towards turning it into a recognition program when we found out that a lot of people in HR needed simple, thoughtful ways to recognize employees. And one of the reasons they were doing it was because it was a better option than a points program. And here's why. Point systems are one size fits all. One of the biggest problems with points-based recognition software providers is that they tend to take a one-size-fits-all approach, with very little room to customize your program to your needs. You'll have to load every employee into the system to use it and pay for the privilege. This is fine if you're ready to launch a full-on budgeted peer-to-peer program right out of the gate, but most companies need to crawl or walk before they can run. You might want to run a pilot program with small groups and test what works before you roll it out to your entire organization. Or start by giving budgets to managers and seeing how that goes. But you can't do that on these systems. It's like they're selling you a car when all you really need is a bicycle. They're not inclusive. Points-based recognition systems just aren't inclusive by design. They're closed-loop software systems that you need the right technology to access. You can't print out points. So if you have employees who aren't tech-savvy, don't have a company email address, or just don't even work at a desk, they're gonna find it really hard to meaningfully participate in a points program. For a lot of companies, this is a fairly sizable chunk of their workforce. Other recognition options like Guusto's gift cards and shoutouts can be distributed by web, mobile app, or even printed out, making it much easier to ensure no one is left out. The value of points is unclear. How much is 20,000 points actually worth? The actual value of points is unclear, which is confusing for an employee trying to recognize someone. Should I send 10 points or 10,000 points? And in most programs, their real value is so low that they're practically worthless. 1,000 points a month might seem like a lot, but it's probably only worth about $10 in real money, if you're lucky. This means you have employees who are working hard on projects for months and then getting a few cents as appreciation. And even though the points you give each user aren't worth much, points programs are expensive. In most points programs, you need to pay a subscription fee for absolutely every single employee and give them a budget or they can't participate. Even if you're keeping budgets small, this is going to add up fast, especially for big companies. And that's before you get into hidden costs. Most points programs are modeled on outdated legacy catalog systems, and that often means that rewards come with exorbitant markups and shipping costs. If you want your team to get rewards that have any real value, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. Points come with a time delay. Once you factor in how long it takes to save up enough points to get a worthwhile reward, as well as shipping and delivery times, points programs come with a built-in time delay. This delay isn't insignificant for your people. It disconnects the reward from the reason they're being recognized. This effectively breaks the positive feedback loop and means you don't effectively reinforce positive behaviors, reducing the overall impact of your program. Points devalue recognition. When you factor all of these problems together, point systems actually have the opposite of their intended effect. They devalue recognition. Your employees receive recognition with rewards that have no value, that take forever to redeem, in a system that isn't tailored to your company's needs or inclusive of all of your employees. The result is a program that your employees don't really enjoy, that isn't having any meaningful impact on your culture, and that's costing your company way too much money. And where's the value in that? I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our new content. Okay, so that's what's wrong with points, but are the alternatives any better? The short answer is absolutely. Programs that offer rewards employees actually want and that have real tangible value are much more impactful for your people. And it might sound counterintuitive, but if you can only afford to give each employee a tiny $5 budget, you're actually better off using non-monetary recognition. That way, all of your people can give unlimited recognition to one another for a small subscription fee. You can then use the rest of your budget to supplement your program with spot rewards. With either option, it's much easier to tailor your program to your needs, much easier to see a real impact from it, and much better than points. Hey everyone, I'd love to know if any of you have used points programs in the past and what your experience has been. Have you seen some of the problems I've mentioned here, or has your experience been more positive? Feel free to challenge us. Let us know in the comments. So to wrap it up, points programs don't work because they're one size fits all, they're not inclusive, their value is unclear, they're expensive, they're not timely, and they devalue recognition. Rewards with more tangible, real-world value, non-monetary recognition, or a combination of both are much more flexible, effective options that will get you better results. If you want to learn more about how to implement a recognition program without using points, check out our Ultimate Employee Recognition Playbook, where we cover 6 steps to plan, launch, and scale a recognition program that actually works. You can download a copy at the link below. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button as it really helps get the video out to more people. And if you want more great culture building content, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to recognize someone for a job well done today. Mucho gusto.